Alright, so what's up, hog hunters? Welcome back, Single Hook Hogs, keeping you ready and motivated for trout fishing in Pennsylvania and surrounding areas. I'm Corporal Hood. Got a quick tutorial for y'all today. We're going to demonstrate is how we find fish on these creeks and streams. We're up here today, Chickies Creek, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. I've never fished this water before today. I actually went to fish another place, saw this creek driving by. The other place I thought looked good, wasn't so good, but let's just go ahead and take a look at this water, and we're going to show y'all how we locate these fish. All right, so if you look down there, hopefully you can see pretty good. You see that sandy bank, and then you got that nice deep run going down the side in there. All right, coming up over here, we got that log jam, a little faster water coming around the tip, and those deep runs with those white bubbles most likely will produce some fish. But we're going to go ahead and see what it looks like on the other side of this jam, because usually there's a nice little curl with some still water and a little deeper water where those fish will sit, and that feeding channel will bring the food right down to them. Water's still a little murky. We're going to be running that chartreuse trout magnet and the pink pinch crawler. If you guys want to see a little more of that, I'll put a link. We did a special video on that one. I'll put the link down below for that. It's a killer combination. We're going to go ahead, check out what's above this log jam, and see if there's going to be some fish in there. All right, there it is. Hopefully y'all can see that. If you look, there's a nice little deep pool. You get on the other side of the tree. As you see, you got those little shallow banks with the rocks, and then that nice little deep run, and it comes down to a little still pool. Probably gonna be one sitting right in front of them logs, that little log jam anyway. So we're gonna go ahead, take a walk over to that rock. See that flat rock in the water? We're gonna stand on that. You see, we're gonna be standing right down there on that flat rock. We're gonna cast right in there and let it drift down and just hit different points until we get down to that log jam. Once again, we really appreciate the support. Thank you all so much. We hope some of this information helps you guys hook into fish. We're really just trying to share what works for us with as many people as we can, so that we can share the joy of fishing with as many people as we can. Stay motivated, keep it tight. We'll check back in on the rock, y'all. All right, that's the cast we wanted right there. It's going to drift down right in front of that brush pile, and I'm going to bring it back across the front. Here we go. There it is. Fish on. That's right where we wanted it. Fish on. We're not going to slip this one. Keep it tight, baby. Keep it tight. I don't think it's too big. Well, oh, it's a little brown. It's a little brown. Little brown. We got him. We got him. Look at that. Look at that. I knew there'd be a fish down there. Woo. Woo. And he's got some pretty spots, some pretty red in him. Nice little kite too. He hit that worm too. That's what it looks like. Once again, we'll put a link to the video on how we hook these up in the comments below. Look at that, y'all. Look at the red in him. Nice little kite on him. We'll get him back in there. Easy release. There he goes. Oh, he nailed it. Just missed him. Get him back. There it goes. Here we go. Here we go. They're in there. They're in there. That's a good spot. We knew it. We knew it. So we're not casting out real far because we're on the deep side of this run here, and we want to get it in that deeper water. Fish on. Fish on. Fish on. There it is. There it is. There it is. Nice rainbow. Nice rainbow. Nice rainbow. Woo-hoo. And he's got plenty of life. Look at that. There it is. There y'all go. Nice little female rainbow. And she's gone. Right back in there. Right back in there. So I'll just pop that with that bail open a little bit sometimes, and then close that bail. See if we can get another one out of this hole. Oh, fish on, there it is, fish on. Oh, they're eating it up. Eating it up. That's a nice brown. That's a brown trout, y'all. Wow. Oh, slipped the hook at the last second. But hey, we found them. We found them. We've been in a spot maybe less than 10 minutes. And there was 3 right there. But hey, that's how you find the fish in this water. Once again, we're looking for a nice deep run. As you can see, gets a little deep right down in here. Coming in that log, they're going to sit in these feeding channels. You want to look for those white bubbles. I don't know if you can see them too well. There's a couple of them. But you got a nice little shallow rift. And then this nice deep channel. I'm actually standing on a rock. Give myself a little bit of an advantage. As we said before, we never fished this creek. Just walked up, looked for some terrain that looks like it. So if you guys are wondering how to find fish in places you never fished before, you want to look for the terrain, and you want to look for undercut banks, deeper pools where they have some rocks to sit under, things like that. And just be gentle and be patient. All right, y'all, thanks again for checking us out here at Single Hook Hogs. Really appreciate the support. Can't tell you how much. I think we might even hit 300 a day. But don't forget, we're giving away that Chad Powell special. Right there it is, with that brook trout handle. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll put a link for his Facebook down below, as well as the video on how we hook up those trout magnets and those pinch crawlers. But never fished this creek before. Once again, Little Chickies Creek, Lancaster County, PA. We just wanted to show y'all, in case you didn't know, how to locate fish. Now, yes, these are stock trout, but they tend to pull up in certain areas. But if you look at the terrain and you watch the water and those white bubbles and those feeding channels, a lot of times they're either right in the center or right on the outside of those feeding channels when the water's a little up like this. We looked at a couple holes on the way up. There's some nice holes on this creek. We're going to be back to this creek. The water looks amazing, but that last hole we saw had to stop there. And hey, it worked out for us. So stay motivated, keep it tight, like, subscribe, share. Remember, hit that bell, y'all. Single Hook Hogs out.